Welcome and good morning to everyone. We have some good weather today. Yes. So most likely you're already sharing photos and status updates of this day on social media accounts. Keep doing that. And while you're at it, add hashtag WooGrad so we can all see them. And I'm going to start it off by taking a picture of myself, which we'll post on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Smile. And of course, you know I have to do a selfie, right? All right. Graduating students, family and friends, honored guests, faculty and staff members, welcome to the 166th commencement ceremony of Western Oregon University. I would like to begin by thanking those who are performing the music selections for today's commencement exercise, members of the Western's Music Department 2023 graduating class, and Gator Quest, both directed by Dr. Dirk Framuth. At this time, would you please stand for our national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. The national anthem was performed by 2023 graduate of music Zachary Vineyard and was interpreted by 2023 American Sign Language Studies graduate Taylor Risto. Thank you. This year, we welcome representatives from the class of 1973 who led today's student processional in celebration of the golden anniversary of their graduation. As golden wolves, they symbolize the rich history this institution has in producing outstanding graduates and the esteem with which this university holds its alumni. Please join me in honoring Mary Trolin and Elaine Wagner and the rest of the class of 1973 as newly inducted golden wolves, and in thanking all alumni for their continuous support of this university 50 years strong. This spring, a staff member and 3 members of our faculty have been named recipients of the Mario and Alma Pastega Awards for Excellence. These awards are described in your commencement program. Dr. Misty Weitzel has been awarded the Mario and Alma Pastega Award for Excellence in Teaching. Dr. Isidore Labnibe has been awarded the Mario and Alma Pastego Award for Excellence in Scholarship. Dr. Lee Graziano has been awarded the Mario and Alma Pastega Award for Excellence in Service. And Rosario Peralta Cortez has been awarded the Mario and Alma Pastega Award for Staff Excellence. At this time, would our faculty and staff in attendance please stand? I would like to ask all Western Oregon University graduates, families, and friends to please join me in expressing our appreciation for the outstanding faculty and staff at Western. Thank you. We're going to get louder than this, though. Let's just be real. We're going to be cheering a little louder. The Oregon Health and Science University School of Nursing initiated a Monmouth campus here at Western in 2008. Its first cohort graduated in 2011, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Innovation, excellence, diversity, and collaboration were readily adopted as defining characteristics for the Monmouth campus. We are honored to include OHSU's Monmouth Campus School of Nursing graduates as part of our commencement ceremony today. All right, so before I turn this over to Cody Harwood to present our student award winners, I just wanted to say a couple of quick things. In some ways, I probably shouldn't even be here today. I'm a first-generation college student from a rural part of southern Georgia, grew up on a farm. My father only went to the 7th grade. My mother graduated high school. But they really encouraged me and supported me along a journey that included college and then eventually graduate school on to a PhD in this career that I have today. So I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about how we help each other along the way. And then I started thinking about the first job I ever had, which was my dad planted 2 acres of okra, and I picked that every other day for a summer. And that's hard work. If you've picked vegetables, you know what that's like. It's hot, it's humid, but there was something about being out there in the soil and the dirt and being connected both to the earth, but also to family and community. So today, as we come together here, coming out of the pandemic, first time we've been this large of a ceremony in person, I was thinking about that, about connection and community and how valuable it is and how much energy you all share together today. This is your day to graduate. It's the only day you'll have like this, and it's a great day. So right now, I want you to think about all the support people in this audience who have helped you along that journey. So if you don't mind, graduates, maybe y'all could stand and turn around and look at those folks, and let's give them a big cheer. Thank you. All right, we've got a good lineup here today. We're going to hear some great things from student award winners. We're going to hear from Speaker of the House of Representatives, Representative Dan Rayfield. But just so I know that we're getting warmed up, I'm going to ask you to do one more thing. And the master students know what we're going to do because we did it last night. So I'm going to say we are, and all of you are going to say wolves. And we're going to do that 4 times in succession, and we're going to get a little louder each time. And that last time, this is like symbolizing your journey over time, right? And today you're going to be wolves forever. So we'll start a little soft and we'll grow loud. And remember, anytime during the ceremony and the speeches, if anybody says we are, you got to say wolves. So be ready. All right, so here we go. We are. We are. We are. We are. Yes, thank you. Cody Harwood.
Good morning, everyone. To the class of 2023, it's been my honor to serve as your student body president this past year. I'm so thrilled to be with you here today to celebrate this. Each year, Western Oregon University selects 2 undergraduate students in the graduating class to receive an award for their outstanding efforts. Today, we recognize this year's recipients and will also hear their thoughts. I am pleased to introduce Priscilla España and Blanca Jimenez.
Okay. Okay. I think that works. Cool. Thank you. Okay. Clase de 2023. Quiero felicitar a todos por estar aquí hoy. Hoy es un logro no solo para nosotros, sino también para nuestras familias. Quiero tomar un momento para darle las gracias a mis padres. Sin ellos no estaría aquí hoy. Gracias por todo. Class of 2023, I want to begin by congratulating everyone for being here today. Today is an accomplishment for reasons that might not be obvious to others. As we all know, college is difficult on its own. And when paired with the various identities, values, and challenges that make us who we are, it becomes all the more difficult. We are all complex individuals with different life stories and backgrounds, and though we may not know each other's stories, we have all endured something to get here. These experiences, in some way or another, have made us who we are today. They are our roots. Within our roots, we can find endurance, perseverance, growth, and resilience, and there's beauty in that. For me, my roots are planted in Washington, Oregon, and Guadalajara. My roots are in being raised in a low-income household and being a daughter of immigrants. They're what have made me who I am today. As we transition into this next phase of our lives, it is important that we carry these experiences with us, whether for you that means letting go or learning to embrace. It is not necessarily the memories we must carry, but the lessons. What have you learned about yourself, about the way you view the world, about how you approach life? What lessons are you taking with you? What lessons are you leaving behind? Contrary to what we may think, we each hold so much individual knowledge and strength already. I've learned about my individual strength through my own roots. As a daughter of immigrants, education is something that has always been extremely important to me. Though initially my definition of success and achieving this goal looked like assimilating to the culture around me, I have learned that achieving success actually looks like building community and learning to embrace my cultural identity. Ultimately, I've learned more from leaning into my roots than I would have by growing away from them. And in doing so, I've been able to cultivate my own new roots. I no longer go out of my way to use fancy words or try to prove that I'm capable. Rather, I find myself speaking from the heart more and having comfort in simply knowing that I am capable. Finding my voice as a Latina, as a leader, has been one of the greatest lessons I've learned during my time at WU, and I'm choosing to take that with me. When faced with obstacles, it is so imperative that we do not forget our roots, our voices, and our collective strength. If you're like me, life after graduation is slightly terrifying because it is filled with so much uncertainty. For many of us, this is the first time in 4 years where we don't know what's next. And although we may not know what the future has in store for us or what our future lessons might be, one thing we do know right now is what we know. We know who we are, we know what we've been through, we know the lessons we have learned along the way, and we can use this in whatever way we choose to shape our future and to guide us. The world is scary, but we have already proven our resilience and strength through the ways we have taken our old roots, created new ones, and used them to cultivate our growth. But of course, the growth doesn't stop here. As we take on the world, there will inevitably be more challenges, more obstacles, but also more endurance, more perseverance, more growth, and more resilience. So, class of 2023, let us continue to plant seeds and bloom wherever we may find ourselves as we navigate our futures. Thank you, and once again, congratulations. Felicidades.
Okay. Hello and congratulations to the class of 2023. Sí se pudo. What are your plans after graduation? A question that many of us can probably agree has tormented us every day as we battle through making it past the last few weeks to cross this dreamed of stage. And yes, it seemed almost impossible to arrive at this stage 4 years ago. But today, you're transforming the impossible into reality. While each of us embarked on different paths to reach to this point, we all shared an inner drive to become into better versions of ourselves. Despite the challenges encountered along this journey, your unwavering determination and hard work have brought you this far. My journey was not easy. Growing up as a first-generation Latina in a constant survival mode, my fight-or-flight responses follow me. Combined with the imposter syndrome, it was a constant battle for me to believe that I was deserving of the good things life had to offer me. So, I want to remind you that you too are deserving of the best that life has in store, and to believe that it is true. Embrace each step you take as a fresh opportunity to discover what lies ahead of you. I would like to take a special moment to acknowledge and honor our first-generation students and our students of color who are graduating today and they've overcome their own set of challenges to be here today. I invite you to take a moment to recognize their accomplishments and the resilience that they've shown. At this time, if you identify as a first-gen college student or as a person of color, please stand or raise your hand to be recognized. Thank you. For those of you who stood or raised your hand, know that you are not alone in this journey. By standing together, you create a powerful message that anything is possible, and your achievements are a testament to the strength and determination within you. Para mis padres y hermanas, este logro es para ustedes. Sé que no esperaban que estuviera dando un discurso hoy, pero espero que les haya gustado la sorpresa. Quiero que sepan que eso no lo podría haber logrado sin sus sacrificios, esfuerzos y apoyo. Ustedes me pintaron las alas para que pudiera volar. Gracias, mamá y papá. Los quiero mucho. To my parents, this is for you. When my parents arrived in this country over 2 decades ago, they have no idea of what their lives would become. They simply knew they would make something of themselves and be the change their families dreamed of. They have both sacrificed so much in order to give me and my sisters the life they never got to have. It is because of their sacrifices that I'm able to be here today. I'm thankful for the opportunity to honor not only my parents, but the millions of other Hispanic and immigrant parents that share that same story. I'm fortunate to represent my community today, and as a reminder that we too deserve freedom and liberty, such as the freedom and liberties that are currently under attack in Florida. Freedom and liberties that have been stripped away from women all over the world for making a decision over their bodies. And freedom and liberties that have been lost trying to make it past their journey to reach the American dream. Para este país, una cosa que me gustaría que recuerden de mi mensaje es que aunque no les guste, nosotros pertenecemos aquí y estamos aquí para quedarnos. As you embark on this new beginning and new journey, remember that it's okay to not be okay, to not understand, to not have it figured out or know what comes next, and to not know what your plans are after today. What truly matters is that you strive every day to better yourself, to take actions that contribute to your personal growth, and to reflect on how those impact those around you. This is our world now, and we have the power to create the change that we want to see. Congratulations again, class of 2023. Felicidades.
Next, I would like to introduce Tanner Shabolt, this year's outstanding graduate. Tanner had the opportunity to share his message with his fellow graduates at his hooding ceremony last night. Please join me in congratulating Tanner. Our final award honors an outstanding student from the Oregon Health and Science University Nursing Program. This year's Golden Lamp recipient is Pamela Monazoo. Unfortunately, Pamela was unable to join us today, but we have the opportunity to hear her message.
Hola, members of the board, President Peters, Dean Dockery, faculty, staff, families, guests, and fellow graduates. My name is Pamela Morillo, and I am a graduate of the 2023 OHSU nursing class here at the Western Oregon University campus. My birth country is Colombia, a nation where people work very hard, but opportunities are scarce. I got my first job when I was 15 years old, and ever since I have helped support my family. With no education, I knew that I wasn't going to go far, so I made the best decision of my life. I started to learn English. I learned enough to land a job as a teacher assistant in Doha, Qatar. That's how, at 21 years old, I had to leave my country, my family, and my friends behind to seek better opportunities. However, a piece of me will forever remain there. 7 years later, I migrated to the United States. I arrived here with one suitcase. For years, I contemplated getting an education, but I kept letting the mental blocks we impose on ourselves stop me. I told myself I can't afford college, the time isn't right, I am not good at math, and finally, I am too old. When I turned 33, I asked myself, if tomorrow were to be my last day, what would I regret? The next day, I enrolled in community college. I started with Math 60. One day, the teacher said, constants to the right and variables to the left. I made a column with numbers on the right and another column with letters on the left. And I stared at that page. I had to dedicate many hours to building my skills, but I didn't give up. I kept fighting back against all the barriers that hindered me. And today, 6 years later, I am standing in front of you to show you that we can overcome that voice that prevents us from achieving our full potential. For those immigrants like me who leave all behind to look for opportunities to improve the lives of those we love, I want to tell you that it's never impossible or too late to achieve your dreams. And to everyone, I want to say, do not let the voice control your destiny. Thank you.
All right, join me one more time in congratulating those outstanding graduates and those messages. Yes, yes. So it's my great pleasure to introduce this year's commencement speaker, Oregon's 69th Speaker of the House, Dan Rayfield. A WU alum in 03, Speaker Rayfield majored in geography. Along with being Oregon's 69th Speaker of the House since 2022, Speaker Rayfield represents the community of Corvallis and is also an attorney in private practice, primarily involving advocating for individuals with consumer and civil rights cases against large corporations, insurance companies, and others. After graduating from WU, Speaker Rayfield attended Willamette University School of Law. Speaker Rayfield has previously served as the co-chair of Ways and Means, the state's lead budget writing committee. He's been a champion for voting rights and campaign finance reform and has guided critical investments to support housing development, prevent homelessness, and support small businesses, working families, and stronger schools. So please help me in welcoming Speaker Rayfield not just to the podium, but back home to Western Oregon University, because we are
Well, thanks for having me here today. When I sat in your seat, I think I felt that these speeches were the longest thing that I had to endure. It turns out you walking to your seats is the longest thing that you'll have to endure today. In June 1997, Bill Clinton was president of the United States. He was actually 6 months into the second term of his presidency. Movies, The Titanic was an epic romance novel. This was back when Leonardo DiCaprio was young and still dreaming. The Spice Girls had taken the world by storm at that time with their creatively named album, Spice. And here in Oregon, there were two best friends that were set to walk across the graduating stage of Tigard High School. One of them would graduate that day. The other one would not, because he had failed his senior English class. He had been arrested multiple times by that point. And one of them had actually purchased that Spice Girls album, helping that album, I might add, reach unprecedented heights of success. In the summer, that second student completed his high school diploma. He was also arrested again for a DUI. He struggled with attention deficit disorder. He struggled with alcohol, struggled with drugs. I think it's safe to say that he was pretty unbalanced at that point. It's also fair to say that most people that knew him in his life at that time would say his future was pretty questionable at that point. In fact, at that time, his best friend had parents who had gone to Western Oregon University. They had met here at this college. They became teachers, and his best friend wanted to become a teacher as well and attend Western Oregon University, had applied and been accepted. The second student decided to apply late in that summer. And for some reason, Western Oregon University and the faculty accepted this person into the college. As some in the audience might question the acceptance requirements here at Western Oregon University, what I see is that Western Oregon University's faculty was willing to take a chance. They were willing to take a risk, to invest their time, their energy in a student who didn't see the potential in themselves. That person, of course, is myself. The reason I want to reflect on this story today is because as you leave Western Oregon University, a lot of you, we hope, will seek a job. Some of you down the road might choose to purchase a house. Some of you might even want to have a family. But eventually, all of us, many of us, start to think about or even get consumed by the concept of what is my or our legacy in life. Now, when I was younger, when I sat in your seat, I never thought about legacy. That wasn't something that came into my mind. But as you get older, this grows. Humans, I think, are fragile. We're broken people. We want to justify our existence here on this earth. It's this idea that after living your entire life on this earth, what do we or I have to show for it? Now, some people seek tangible things. They invest themselves in their careers. They look for titles, like Speaker of the House. They try and put their names on buildings, or even pursue money. But all of these things, just like the building that crumbles, they are all fleeting. None of that lasts. The true legacy is what you leave with the people around you. That is the real power, what we invest in each other. Western Oregon University and the faculty is part of why I'm here today. Their investment in me as a human being. And for me, this investment is the best legacy any of us can lead. Now, if you thought that I turned my life around after I got to Western Oregon University, you would be wildly incorrect. After 2 terms, can anyone guess what my grade point average was? It was a 1.43. 2 terms. In fact, I was arrested on this very campus again. So I was academically suspended, but I was not deterred. I applied for reinstatement. And you know what? Western Oregon University, you know what they said? They said, we'd love to have you for another term. They were willing to give me a second chance. Now, if you thought after Western Oregon University gave me a second chance, then maybe I'd get my life together, well, you'd be wildly incorrect again. I didn't show up to that third term. I was on my path to failing out again. Now, the reality is I caught mono. And it's a good thing I did because I was able to medically withdraw from Western Oregon University. But the confessional here today is I would have failed out. In some ways, as I sit here today, I feel that I betrayed the very people who took that second chance on me. I feel like I've wasted their time at that point. And at that point in my life, I did what any kid would do at that point. I flew to Florida and became a jungle cruise skipper at Walt Disney World. And at Disney World, that's where I gained my maturity. It's where I was taught customer service, and even in my office today, we talk about providing Disney-level customer service. I also told some really horrible jokes, and I want to tell one of those jokes here today. So what I'd like to do is pretend that all of you are going to be the guests coming onto my boat here at Walt Disney World, okay? And President, you are going to be in the back of the boat helping all of our guests load onto the boat. And so here's what I would say. It's like, there in the back is the amazing president of Western Oregon University. He just keeps loading more on and more on and more on. Do you know what we call him? No, we don't call him a moron. We call him a loader, but he works for free, so we call him a freeloader. Now, so you might think at this point, right? He's got to Disney, he's got his life together, he's a jungle cruise skipper. What more could you want in this world? Now he's going to get his life together. And if you thought that, again, you would be wildly incorrect because, in fact, I was fired from this job. My jokes were that bad, folks. Now, truth be told, I was devastated at that point. My life had been nothing but failure after failure after failure. I came home and I remember sitting with my mother and I was in tears because I didn't know if I could graduate from an even single class at a community college. And after a tough year off working in the mall, I ended up trying my luck at community college. And again, there was an individual, a professor at that point, that invested in me. About a year later, I looked Western Oregon University up on the internet and applied again. And what do you think Western Oregon did? It did as it always did for me, them and their faculty. They said they'd love to have me back. It took 3 leaps of faith by this institution, by its faculty members, and 6 whole years for me to sit where you're sitting. And eventually I did sit there, listening to someone like myself, someone boring me to tears, someone that as I stand up right now, I don't even know who the hell they were. But I graduated. Western Oregon University and its faculty had patience with me. They gave me a second and a third chance when, frankly, I probably didn't deserve them. Now, they didn't give me a scholarship, I'll tell you that much. And I applied. I spent hours fine-tuning the scholarship application, and at 44, I'm still paying my student loan debt off. I actually thought about doing all of my grievances against the university in this speech, but I'm only listing one of them. Also, Professor Van Steeder, where are you? Raise your hand, please. You only gave me B+. I know I deserved an A to this day. But what I also know is that you were challenging me to try and aspire to an A, although I probably didn't deserve it. It's the people in my life, the people that had patience with me, supported me, gave me second chances, saw potential in me when I couldn't see it in myself, that made those investments. Those types of things have the ability to change the course of someone's life. Those are the true legacies that we leave in this world. The only thing we ever truly leave behind in this life are the investments that we make in each other. It's these investments that have the ability to impact people, their lives in perpetuity, in ways that, frankly, we cannot always imagine. These types of legacies we leave with others are legacies that they, in turn, pass on to others. And unlike us, they go on forever. The faculty at Western Oregon University and many people in my life made those investments in me, and I'm eternally grateful for those. As you leave, the pressure is going to be on you for a career. It's going to be on pressure for you for money, tangible things in life. And as you age, that pressure will continue to grow. And some of us will be drawn to seek out tangible evidence of what we've added to this world. So I want to leave you with this. Anyone in this audience, in this stadium, can be Speaker of the House. Anyone can be the CEO of a company. Anyone, Mr. President, can be the president of a college. But only one person can be dad. Only one person can be mom. One person can be your best friend, and one person can be a mentor. Invest in people when they need it most. Don't ever underestimate your impacts on other human beings. Be patient with people. Practice unconditional forgiveness. These are the true lasting legacies that we have the ability to leave behind. And most importantly, be safe tonight. Thank you.
When admitted to Western Oregon University, select students are invited to participate in a challenging honors program that includes an interdisciplinary curriculum and additional academic requirements, as well as a senior honors thesis. We commend those students who have persisted in meeting the extra demands of our honors program. Included in the printed program, you will find the topics of the honors theses completed by these impressive scholars. Honors Program graduates, please stand and let us congratulate you. Okay, the time has come to recognize students who are graduating with their academic honors and to present candidates for the conferral of their degrees. We're getting close to getting across the stage here and getting these degrees. So I'm going to ask Provost Winningham to describe the attainment of those students who are graduating with honors and to present the candidates. Provost?
Students who achieve a grade point average of 3.5 or better graduate with honors. As noted in your program, students with a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.64 graduate cum laude. Today, 129 students are graduating with cum laude honors. Those with grade point averages of 3.65 to 3.79 graduate magna cum laude. And 128 graduates are here today with this honor. And finally, those who graduate with a GPA of 3.8 to 4.0 graduate summa cum laude. We are pleased to recognize 258 students graduating with summa cum laude today. Those designations represent impressive academic achievements. I would like to ask all students who are graduating with these honors to please stand now. Cum laude graduates only, please be seated. Magna cum laude graduates only, please be seated. Those graduates still standing are Western's 2023 summa cum laude graduates. You may now be seated.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by Western Oregon University's Board of Trustees and upon the recommendation of the faculty of Western Oregon University, I hereby confer upon each of you. Oh, we didn't make you stand up yet. For the master's degree, stand. Stand up, master's degree, folks. All right, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Western Oregon University Board of Trustees and upon the recommendation of the faculty of Western Oregon University, I hereby confer upon each of you the master's degree to which you are entitled with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. You may be seated.
Now, will the candidates for bachelor's degrees please stand?
All right. So this is like the best phrase for a president because I have authority vested in me. So it's, anyway, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Western Oregon University Board of Trustees and upon the recommendation of the faculty of Western Oregon University, and on behalf of President Jacobs of the Oregon Health and Science University School of Nursing, Monmouth campus, I hereby confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree to which you are entitled with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. You may be seated.
Now, will the first row of candidates receiving a master's degree please stand?
Receiving a Master of Arts in Criminal Justice, Tanner Michael Shadbolt. Easton Kaywood Christ. Cassie Nicole Flores McNeil. Kristen Rianne Mashik France. Paul Anthony Ward. Receiving the Master of Arts in Interpreting Studies, Sarah Nicole Comerford. Receiving the Master of Arts in Interpreting Studies, Teaching, Erin Elise Sipke Brown. Megan Marie Sipke Dame. Receiving the Master of Arts in Interpreting Studies, Theory and Practice, Libby May Byrne. Tarika Cabrera. Alexis Marie Ferdig. Mara Isaacson. Evelina Jessica Macias. Harley Miyoka Noda. Emerson Roswell Preuss. Ashlyn Morgan Setness. Allison Angelique Steinmetz. Jenna Marie Visemini Prothro. Malia Katarzyna May Long Wong. Receiving the Master of Arts in Organizational Leadership, Sandra Lorraine Childress. LaShawn Emil. McKenna Therese Gamby. Luz Maria Garcia Munoz. Moana Talia Giannotti. Kevin Guzman Villegas. Alexis Marin Cackley. Julianne Jane Mudge, Samuel Jacob Rowley, Casey Leanne Stevens, Kellen Hajim Takatsutka, Alejandra Urquiza. Alejandro is also receiving the Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Gannon Frederick Winker. Receiving the Master of Arts in Teaching, Brian James Bohannon, Emily Hamill, Timothy Robert Hartley, Mackenzie Marie Hunt, Alicia Ann Jordan, James Andrew Kelson, Josie Suzanne Kane, Drew Edward Maddock, Michaela Grace Rizou, Kimberly Sung Mevu, Aaron Elizabeth Worley, Sarah Adams, Music. Receiving the Master of Science in Education, Olympiada Anfilofiev, Mackenzie Sue Bookie, Jesse Lee Butler, Anel Castro Jimenez, Buffy Cawthon, Monica Jacqueline Serta Ortiz, Shelby Alexis Cox, Sapphire Dorfman, Shelby Faraday, Desiree Catherine Murdoch Fink, Maria Garcia, Elizabeth Marie Haw, Michaela Leanne Hiddleston, Cherith Annette Jeske, Brittany Lee Kaufman, Madison Ann Kern, Tobias Zephon King, Colby Jean Kopp, Sydney Lamont, Myra Larios, Leslie Floricel Lumele, Brianna Mautner, Grace Isabella Meacham, Annalila Mendoza Rodriguez, Ronald Matthew Mercer, Nicole Miller, Marissa Leanne Myers, Lizette Laura Olia Lopez, Lupita Olivera Gonzalez, Emily Ray O'Neill, Maribel Ortiz Pedrisco, Christopher Shimizu, Natalie Shreve, Ryan Grace Schultes, Hayden Reed Tedrow, Alexis Renee Caprota, Jesse Robert Walter, Kelsey Lynn Whitson, Erica Ann Wiltsey, Lindsay Jane Wolfe, Elizabeth Marie Weiskiver. Receiving the Master of Science in Justice Studies, Kalen James Blevins, Jonathan Tyler Scarf. Receiving the Masters of Science in Rehabilitation Counseling Deafness, Kelsey Marie Kordowski, Daniel Marie Schrouth. Receiving the Master of Science in Rehabilitation Counseling, Channing Truce Bushman, James Brunstad Livingston, Carla Suzette Medal, Jordan Dawn Ruiz, Gabrielle Dolores Humlachek, Karina Maudlin Molitor, Brianna Grace Jennings. Sarahi Valerde Rios. Receiving the Bachelor of Science with an emphasis in nursing from the Oregon Health and Science University School of Nursing, Monmouth campus, Adriana Abel. Allison Dawn Bradley Rule. Jessica Brambila Zavalza. Anna Burgess. Adam Michael Chenoweth. Mariah Grace Dabrico. Sydney Flynn. Leslie Hernandez Pena. Emily Hoskinson. Tiffany Nicole Johnson. Arile Judith Nunez Sanudo. Madeline Olson. Maria Lourdes Ortega. April Springer. Adriana Valenzuela Martinez. Receiving a degree in American Sign Language Studies, Mariah Rain Bixler. Brendan C. Callender. Taylor Ann Ristow. Anna M. Karstens. Connor William Gehring. Darian Jeffrey Hallberg. Kalia Celeste Ham. Riley McKenna Marvin. Kelly Diane Meinert. Adrian Miller. Sienna Painter. Carrie Deanne Tompkins. Elena Lynn Waldo. Receiving a degree in community health, Carol Catherine Bryan. Valeria Garabay Maravilla. Damon Avia Hickok. Diana Viviana Ordaz. Hannah Mackenzie Stewart. Receiving a degree in early childhood studies, Paige Christine Blair. Alexandria Renee Logan. Malia Grace Sinclair. Bencheng Tan. Xing Yi Wang. Receiving a degree in education, Kayla Nicole Bonick. Tatiana Ashley. Caitlin Josephine Baines. Austin Marcus Bendel. Emily Claire Beaumont. Connor Sherman Bauk. Samantha Elizabeth Brockman. Sasha Nicole Breitmeyer. Carly Gypsy Brown. Abigail Elizabeth Busick. Cheyenne Jade Campbell. Mia Sashiko Carroll. Candy Dupuis Chavez. Curtis James Clark. Bianca Ann Compton Castilla. Maria Magdalena Cuevas. Heather Ann Darns. Madison Theone Diggs. Emma Staten Dooley. Lorelli Estrada Correa. Peyton Marie Everly. Ashley Faye Forsman. Michaela Sky Goslin Foster. Dulce Maria Gallardo Rosas, Samantha Jane Gentry, Victoria Jordan Gilbreth, Saeed Gonzalez Ruano, Kayla Emily Gutierrez, Anani Zvi Avery Faye Hamilton, Madison Lynette Hall, Skylar K. Hahn, Madison Hope Hargett, Spencer Allen Hart, Sandra Emilia Heaton, Chelsea Marie Hendrickson, Caitlin Nicole Hearn, Maya Kieran Hopwood, Diana Elizabeth Huerta Cortez. Diana is also receiving a degree in Communication Studies. Mackenzie Marie Jarnigan, Taylor Grace Jones, Savannah Ruth Josie, Michael Alexander Key, Abigail Grace Kuhn, Richard Wainwright Lewis, Riley Lynn Lopezi, Kirsty Ann Lewis, Jessica Lee McFarland, Maria Sidlale Madrigal, Dahlia Jocelyn Magonia, Morgan Renee Mall, Brooklyn Ray McElroy, Luz Elena Mendoza Madrigal, Kylie Morgan Myers Merlino, Aubrey Lynn Miller, Wendy Stephanie Montes, Haley Brianne Moore, Karina Imperatriz Munoz Flores, Simone Nozomi Nakamura, Grace Elizabeth Nelzine, Laura Ochoa, Esmeralda Ochoa Oliveras, Mariah Owen, Robert Raymond Parker, Rodolfo Perez Cardenas, Nicole Marie Pilkington, Madison May Pruitt, Ana Karen Puentes, Katarina Jasmine Rieger, Robert Edward Scharf, Ellie K. Schloss, Brooke Michelle Smith, Cassandra Sue Stadley, Samantha Danielle Stinson, Caitlin Rose Stoner, Sean Sullivan, Ashley Reagan Taylor, Chandler James Turner, Sydney Lauren Loretta Lothman, Courtney Ann Vaccaro, Samantha Valdivinos, Chloe Gray Washburn, Kyla May Wheeler, Cassandra White, Serenity Gale Wilson, Tristan Glenn Wilson, Jessica Heather Wright, Sophia Youngblood Marie, Ryan Marie Youngblood, Neil Zimmerly, Sarah Ariane Ziola, receiving a degree in Education Studies, Angel May Tagawa Franco Bioy, Verdiana Cortez Mendoza, Jessica Cruz Cruz, Grace Danielle Domros Hand, Jessica Ann Fantroy, Latea Michelle Forks. Tammy Lee Frank. Sarah Noel Goodman. Gracie Ray Jones. Stefania Mejia Lopez. Alyssa Noel Nafziger. Amber Dawn Sanders. Mia Celeste Sierra. Mia is also receiving a degree in Spanish. Courtney Madison Stoltz. Receiving a degree in exercise science. Gabrielle Robert Arce Torres. Naira Elizabeth Arriaga Palma. Evan Christian William Baldonado. Madison Elise Baldwin. Madeline Rose Bradner. Michael Tyler Burns. Urexi Carrillo. Andrew Cartales. Mariana Contreras Guerra. Mariana is also receiving a degree in psychology. Carly Ray Cox. Levi Lanakila Cummings. David Echeverria. Chase Riley Eckenfels. Sarah Jo Getzendanner. Stephen Holmes. Hunter Thomas Hutton. Bailey Ann Kiahi Kahele. Trevor John Carsonboom. Emmett John Cluse. Aiden Caleb Kuhn. Kaylee Aiko Leong. Lindy Noel McLaughlin. Micah James McLeish. Dominic Andrew Miller. Eli Benjamin Nafziger. Kennedy Lynn O'Mahony. Kennedy is also receiving a degree in American Sign Language Studies. Jacob Thomas Overstreet. Ryan Patrick. Alondra Guadalupe Perez Gonzalez. Logan Ryan Reese. Antonio Michael Salinas. Catherine Elizabeth Sherman. Madison May Shuck. Lorena Lisette Soriano. Silas J. Thomas. Raul Veliz III. Aiden West. Ryan Michael Witt. Receiving a degree in Interpreting Studies, Theory, Ayla Lynn Atkins. Alyssa Marie Alpers. Sophia Eden Beatty. Cole Beck. Morgan Leanne Boma Lecoq. Lindsay Ray Brady. Kaylee Raylyn Hiltz Whitney. Callista Hines. Lauren Jane Jordanay. Samantha Jade Keene. Soren Kopp. Andrew Riley Krigelke. Eunice Lagunas. Madison Gale Lantis. Aaron Marie Mackey. Gracie Ann Myvis. Alexa Jade Milam. Kirsten Michelle Otternes. Janessa Body Torres. Jana Wagner. Receiving a degree in public health, Virginia Monique Behel. Receiving a degree in public health, Blanca Jimenez Sanchez. Bianca is also receiving a degree in psychology. Mariela Cruz Vasquez. Elena Shabata Garcia. Ana Karina Garabe Maciel. Kaylee Marie Canaspi. Madison Massey. Madison K. Mayer. Kira L. McLaughlin. Jordan Brianna May Montano. Nancy Montesinos. Nancy is also receiving a degree in psychology. Katerina Vega Ruiz. Matthew Thomas. Priscilla Tinajero. Chance J. Brauberger. Brisa Giselle Ochoa Baez. Receiving a degree in accounting, Dulce Andrea Garcia Perez. Valentine Granger. Owen Patrick Hubbers. Lauren Lynn Johnson. Eduardo Morales Villarreal. Colton Eric Pesant. Daniel B. Rich. Carmen Marie Cerna. Yelena Statsenko. Receiving a degree in anthropology, Sandra DeWitt Beester. Blue Ivy Wanoff. Receiving a degree in art, Isaiah Averill Bennett. Receiving a degree in art and design, Jade Love Bott. Alejandro Cardenas. Asia Marin Carrillo. Lizette Diaz. Shanika Noel Edelin. Kyra Rachel Marcotte. Lisa Ray Moya. Maria Guadalupe Ortega Osorno. Anthony Quinones. Brian Alexis Reynoso Diaz. Kyle Rochester. Mary Sue Leigh Mateo Romalar. Megan Jo Rigg. Kara Lil Sanks. Emily Marie Shea. Juliana Lynn Tinker. Receiving a degree in biology, Abigail Bard. Angela Ray Bartlett. Madison Lynn Beck. Alexis Nicole Burke. Isabella Capuras. America Jocelyn Betancourt Perez. Mackenzie Erin Oliver Camarena. Jessica Heijin Chong. Stanislav Cernev. Brisa Cruz Morales. Marco Antonio Galindo. Tristan Michael Hessedal. Sadie Louise McClendon. Kay Ann Murray. Kevin James Noreen. Misha Rogue Pierce. Anastasia Lynn Popchak. Hannah J.C. Porter. Salma Ramos. Emilio S. Ricci. Brooke Madison Roberts. Anastasia Vonay Robertson. Calder McDonald Smith. Candy Nuki Xiong, receiving a degree in business. Isaiah Philip Abraham. Isaiah is also receiving a degree in communication studies. Samantha Marie Adams. Jessica Avia. Sage Leslie Barnes. Jaden Presley Bender. Joseph Allen Benefield. Edgar D. Bermudez Estrada. Jaden Lee Byer. Jaden is also receiving a degree in sustainability. Rachel Ann Marie Moore Blanchard. Sebastian Joseph Bovin. Taylor Ann Bradley. Crystal Cherez. Joseph John Chauvin. Bradley Aaron Childs. Daniel Lisa Christine Clem. Alejo Alfonso Cobb III. Zachary Kevin Matthew Calipano. Ellen Gabriela Devora Amador. Jaden Christian Erickson. Sydney Faircloth. Sophie Fashana. Kawika Hanale Fernandez. Jermaine Flentroy. Justin Cody Francis. Benjamin Garcia Gutierrez. Gwendolyn Carolyn Hagan. Natalie Joanne Hall. Mark Herrera Bautista. Keating Patrick Hinckley. Sarah Honda. Janelle Brooke Hurley. Connor Thomas Johnson. Veronica Leva Ramirez. Jordan Andrew Lind. Victor Lopez. Catherine Machoro. Dustin William McKenney. Kimberly Diane Montoya. Melissa Ontiveros. Ana Isabel Osoria Ordonez. Maria Alondro Quintero Veraluci. Ashley Reagan. Ashley is also receiving a degree in Spanish. Julian Sebastian Ramirez. Grace Dawn Rowley. Edgar Omar Soto Ortiz. Kindle Alina Spivey. Ethan Andrew Stoner. Caleb Aaron Tidwell. Elijah Malu Ukauka. Ana Paula Vasquez Moreno. Caitlin Ashley Villarreal Rivera. William J. Walker. William is also receiving a degree in psychology. Jacqueline Faye Warwick. Tanner Shea Watson. Emily Ann Wentworth. Aliyah May Lokalani Shamashita. Ryan Thomas Young. Receiving a degree in chemistry. Max Alexander Decker. Haley Jean Freeman. Edgar Antonio Lopez Vasquez. Bui Min Sam. Michaela Rose Timberlake. Receiving a degree in communication studies. Cheyenne Ani. Vanessa Marie Alvarado. Jude Elizabeth Bakavoy. Logan Abigail Kiani Ona Carlos. Jesus Alexander Mason Ferenkopf. James Folks. Ashlyn Elaine Hacker. Riley Jameson Hall. Kennedy Grace Hill. Sydney Faith Eni. Sydney is also receiving a degree in public policy and administration. Lara Eliza Lucero. Cora Elizabeth McLean. Tricia McDonald. Jacob Jonathan Mills. Leighton Kalei Willicona Moniz. Hibiki Ouchi. Andrew Rippingham. Nicholas Michael Sars. Mason J. Smines. Bailey David Smith. Christine Denise Stewart. Trevor Lee Whittemore. Receiving a degree in computer science, Carlos Cortez Escobar. Jonathan Blake Finney. Wyatt Logan Hawk. Cole Kriske. Nathaniel Luke Pio Kuga. Michael Larios. Jade Spencer Lee McMichael. Jacob Elijah Limas. O'Neill Miguel Manicdeo Magno. Ethan Moshe Martinez. Natalie Margaret Malone Mason. Nigel Ian Pascual Melchor. Antonia Michelle Morales. Jazz Matthew Manolo Perayaoan. Quinton Elliott Roan. Jasper Grace Smith. Emily Grace West. Cole R. Woodard. Amando Yanes. Receiving a degree in computer science mathematics, Jose Alexis Angulo Mora. Seth Wanofsky. Receiving a degree in criminal justice, Zurasahi Aguilar. Gigi Emily Albaran. Jessica Bennett. Paige Francis Block. Tristan Ruth Brabson. Allison Brenda. Kaylee Marie Busset. Ariana Marlene Cruz Villanueva. Diana Maria Diaz. Savannah Elise Elliott. Maria Ovidia Enriquez. Isabella Del Federico. Jessica Bonita Fisher. Quinn Foster. Errol Scott Franklin. Marissa Monique Fugate. Alyssa Shea Gomez. Enya E. Gonzalez Lopez. Austin Audley Allen Griffin. Austin is also receiving a degree in psychology. Jack Nicholas Carl Grippin. Alexandria Victoria Hebert. Yasmin Hernandez Gomez. Violet Carey Holland. Shaw Morris Jerome. Cade Thomas Johnson. Zachary David Just. Lane Edwin Croker. Carla Naomi Maderas Solis. Jacob Anthony Mabin. Skylar Wolf Connolly. Jesus Enrique Martinez. Caprice Marie Massey. James Mazio. Rachel Ann McBride. Abigail Mendoza. Jacqueline Rose Nelson. Bradley David Charles O'Neill. Amaya Jasmine Ortiz. Tavia Sage Peroni. Jasmine Nguyen Pham. Isaiah Jamar Putnam. Kyla Rain Riddle. Jasmine Sarahi Rios. Connor Dowdy Russell. Linnea Alicia Smith. Cole Cameron Summers. Taylor Jean Stone. McKenna Lee Anna Vendetta. Angie Jasmine Vasquez Monzo. Gabriela Villarreal Rubio. Emily Wheeler. Blake Kiersey Winchester. Jenny Clyde Zamudio. Receiving a degree in dance, Anna Rose Deerdorf. Anna Rose is also receiving a degree in sustainability. Rebecca Brianne Pearson. Rebecca is also receiving a degree in interdisciplinary studies. Cheyenne Renee Taylor. Cheyenne is also receiving a degree in psychology. Receiving a degree in earth and environmental science, Eldon Joseph Musin. Receiving a degree in earth science, Joseph L. Brooks. Sean Eric Finney. Jacob Henry Fleury. Receiving a degree in English Studies, Marila Barrera Betancourt. Cynthia Nayeli Cardenas. Cynthia is also receiving a degree in psychology. Michaela Grace Coleman. Michaela is also receiving a degree in art and design. Trinity Nicole Herr. Elizabeth Rose McMurray. Brian Navarro. Abigail J. Taylor. Jessica Fern Elaine Olson. Receiving a degree in geography, Lucas Kevin Mochnik. Receiving a degree in gerontology, Kiana Mackenzie Berry. Taniqua Lachey Daniels. Noelle Annalise Howray. CJ Lisa Johnson. Stefania Renaga Garcia. Madison Christine Rice. Ashley Priest Ring. Darian Untalan. Receiving a degree in history, Logan Scott Barr. Sarah Casey Elizabeth Hopkins. Maxwell Lane. Amanda Lynn Marie Larios. Audrey Michaela Manning. Dawn McNamee. Receiving a degree in information systems, Taylor Richard Aguilera. Liam T. Crawshaw. Chloe Louise Erdahl. Brady Alexander Esplin. Antonio Figueroa Morfin. Bihash Gamire. Kevin Brian Kirsch. Sarah Bell Kleinstuber. Receiving a degree in interdisciplinary studies, Justin M. Adams. Lauren Renee Aronson. Melody Ann Barrett. Raphael Bernal. Madeline Riley Bertolot. Mason Elijah Bittner. Amelia Kate Carpenter. Liam Terrence Cassidy. Lonnie Rock Castellano. Tania Seha Marquez. Jasmine Z. Conley. Ella Marie Coleman. Cameron Cranston. Loki Cockrell. Elvia Diaz Soto. Tony Elaine Eddings. Corey Michael Fautre. Callista Noel Fraley. Xavier Freeman. Carl Joseph Tamambo Garan. Victoriano Grotto. Paige Jordan Hegney. Jenna Jane Jack. Robert Charles Johnson. Janelle Lynn Justin. Kylie Kuntz. Katie Marie Longshore. Dason Maida. Derek Michael Mabin. Marcos Martinez Chiquillo. Shane David Mickelson. Guinevere May Malamfi. John Hayden Morrill Keeler. Alyssa Nicole Murray. Kyle Arthur Harrison Murray. Ellen K. Nerschel. Gabrielle Nix. Isabella Norman Eula. Ashlyn Elisa Norton. Victor D. Nunn. Allison Lenore Peterson. Crystal Ponce Palomera. Kara Quintana. Elizabeth Elaine Riedlinger. Hannah Elizabeth Robinson. Cindy Rosales Paredes. Gabrielle B. Shields. Elvis Damian Solis Santos. Tyler Lee Tarr. Karina Torres Aranda. Alyssa Nicole Vandehey. Luis Antonio Vicino. Receiving a degree in mathematics, Travis S. DeRocher. Jill Essensi. Maratoni Jane Santos Fritas. Hunter Allen Hall. Nicholas Robert Jones. Rachel Victoria Mott. Cameron James Olson. Mara Alexandria Peterson. Matthew Ross Trexler. Receiving a degree in music, Shui Ben. Bridget Ann Chase. Lily Green. Juan A. Martinez. Carlos Daniel Ramirez Coral. Andrea Elaine Rosell. Zachary Lyon Vineyard. Receiving a degree in philosophy, Sharon Rose Mann. Sharon is also receiving a degree in political science. Receiving a degree in political science, Salma Marie Betancourt. Claire Tian Bruggers. Enrique Jesus Fuller Avelos. Roger Elias Eperagere. Madeline Rose Lair. Alejandro Perez Morales. Christiana Nicolette Roger. Zachary Scott Tylowski. Receiving a degree in psychology, Andrea Doria Agun Aldon. Thomas Charles Atkinson. Justin Luke Babcock. Nicole Lynn Beatty. Abigail Beltran. John Darrell Acosta Bernardio. Lexis Marie Bray. Jacqueline Stephanie Buller. Molly Jane Aurora Brooke Butts. Luis Javier Cabezo Luque. Stephanie Diana Cadavia Campos. Max Alexander Robbie Chambers. Haley Lynn Chatterley. Cesar Chavez Torres. Phoebe Ray Christensen. Thomas Eric Clark. Paige Copeland. Yeheda Elizabeth Cortez. Isaiah Bobby Cruz. Isaiah is also receiving a degree in criminal justice. Citlali Iris Cruz Vera. Damaris Jessica Dianda. Naomi Jasmine Delgadillo Ojeda. Spirit Ray Christina Denhout. Kenzie Noel Forgey. Jacob Nikolai DeVries. Sierra Rose Dodds. Johanna Eileen Easter. Drew Finley. Jesse Benjamin Flack. Annalie Elizabeth Flores. Nijoni Ayla Garcia. Omar E. Garcia Lozano. Joshua Doyle Gilbert. Natalie Maria Gomez. Aiden James Graybill. Marlisha Gregory. Megan Renee Gregory Goplin. Hayden James Scott Gunter. Allison Ray Gust. Kira Lynn Hand. Jane Olivia Hawley. Ashley M. Hibbler. Taylor Marie Hughes. Brianna Marie Irvin. Daisha Elize Jackson. Hannah Mae Jorgensen. Anya Elizabeth Kramer. Miranda Elizabeth Landaverde. Katie Marie Lapka. Daniela Leon Sandoval. Araceli Lopez Galindo. Scott Robert Manley. Douglas Manzano Jr. Tessa McCoy. Elizabeth Mendoza Lopez. Karina Morales Ornelas. Leona Mkia Mulder. Ivana Elizabeth Murray. Kaylee Onimus. Madison Courtney Oravets. Jordan Lee Lay Ouchi. Justin Outland. Michaela Faye Ann Palmer. Olivia Grace Palmer. Haley Nicole Pirenboom. Grace Ann Panoni. Matthew Nainoni Kanapiliahi Perez. Kaylee Hope Pearson. Alexander Cole Reese. Jocelyn K. Rollins. Jose Rosales Paredes. Yasmin Alisa Salim. Donovan Paul Dalmaccio San Nicolas. Sarah Grace Schultz. Kayla Iloni Scott McGann. Rachel Ann Saviano. Megan Marie Schallenberger. Lauren Nicole Smith. Kylie Christine Schneider. Nicole Shonday Solorzano. Allison Summerlin. Samantha Rosabelle Taylor. Jordan Faith Tippett. Sophia Leanne Trimble. Gwendolyn Melissa Tercios Cabrera. Sarah Lynn Valor. Maria Isabel Vargas. Kaylee M. Vaughn. Miguel Angel Villar. Brittany Taylor Vincelli. Kayla Jean Voracek. Kayla is also receiving a degree in Communication Studies. Rachel Jacqueline Williams. Tiana Marie Williams. Katana Angel Ray Wingate. Emily Deanne Winters. Leslie Maria Zepeda Martinez. Receiving a degree in Public Policy and Administration, Brooke Clement. Kaylin Grebe. Donald Leland Matthew. Receiving a degree in Public Policy and Administration, Priscilla España. Priscilla is also receiving a degree in Spanish. Julie Prado. McKenna Elizabeth Sieg. Receiving a degree in Social Science, Kimberly Ann Carpenter. Benjamin Melionchuk. Mira Lorin Odell. Ryan Nicholas Reed. Osmar Rodriguez Pisa. Brittany Caitlin Stagnoli. Thomas Truitt Sweet. Justin Kainoa Taniguchi. Arlette Ada Tapias Lopez. Receiving a degree in Sociology, Joshua Bichek. Griselda Ceja Montes. Anthony Cortez Mendoza. Marisol Hernandez Donata. Genesis Alyssa Jennings. Stephanie Eugene Michela. Lillian Vasquez Villa. Receiving a degree in Spanish, Kimberly Fuentes Islas. Enrique Calderon Gomez. Virginia Serrato Sandoval. Receiving a degree in Sustainability, Kai Anesi. Samuel Brett Briggs. Receiving a degree in Theater, Mare Butler. Catherine Jensine Newberry. Grace Alexander Porter. Receiving a degree in Theater Arts, Alicia Dawn Anderson. Andreas Antonio Avila, Jr. Braden James Pippert. Courtney Ann Sandage. Courtney is also receiving a degree in Sustainability. Eva Brock. David Salas Perez. Grant Richard Fullerton. Melissa Marie Brooks. Cooper Bodman. Katie Unique Rowden Sobreros.
Okay. While the final graduates return to their seats, I would like to thank the Commencement Committee and the faculty and staff marshals for their assistance. I also want to express appreciation to the staff members of the Registrar's Office, Facility Services, and Campus Public Safety, as well as many other offices involved in coordinating the numerous logistics for today's event. So thank you very much. Also, special thanks for the excellent work of our American Sign Language interpreters, Kristen Burcham, Ben Cavalito, Peter Flora, Emily Erb, Marin Givens, Elisa Hoover, Sarah Ratto, Michael Rose, and Stacy Stevens. And again, thanks to those who provided the music today. That was really great. Yes. So now we're going to do something else. Okay? Just so we're almost ready to celebrate and have a good time. But we are going to, first we're going to have a hat throw. So get cameras ready for the epic hat throw. And then when we start to leave, we're going to throw the hats. And then after that, the platform party is going to walk off and the faculty are going to come behind us. And we're going to form a couple of lines down that way. And then we'd love for the graduates to walk through so we can celebrate and cheer for you all as we all make our way to the Grove, where we'll have reception areas set up so you can find your faculty and your friends, and we can start really feeling what a wonderful day this is that you got your degrees. All right, so the hat throw is coming. So let's everybody, all the graduates stand up. All right, if you haven't already, you can move your tassel from right to left. Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm going to count to 3. You fling those hats. You can find them somehow. All right, everybody's ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. I love it. All right, we're about to lead out, get the faculty and start 2 lines. So as you gather up your hats, wait for us to get set, and then we'll greet you on your way out. Thanks to everyone. It's been a great day. See you at the reception.